Welcome, Virgo, to your 2020 reading. The way I'm doing this spread is, well, you know what? Stop. Collaborate and listen. Okay, really? So if you are new to my channel, please remember to like and subscribe to my videos. I fully believe in energy. I'm a Reiki healer as well as a coach. But why did that matter? Oh, what it mattered was if our energies are aligned, then these messages can even be closer to what you need. I fully believe when I'm shuffling these cards and I'm doing my meditation prior, and oftentimes I do a whole distant Reiki healing before the session starts, so that anybody that receives this, they receive that healing in that moment. So do like and subscribe. Get the little bell, click that notification, because I have new things coming out, so meditations and even I think journaling. Ways and tools for you to get some inner work done so that you can connect to your truest authentic voice. Okay? So Virgo, I've already pre-shuffled the cards, but I'm going to shuffle a little more. I'm going to say that was a pop-up card. And if you're new, I like to look at the cards before I start sharing about what I'm seeing. I also do pull a chakra card from the root chakra because we're at the new year. What better way to start by grounding ourselves and making ourselves and helping ourselves feel more secure. So. Okay. Your root chakra card is acceptance. And then we have the Three of Feathers, release and recovery. Four of Shells, soul searching and reevaluation. I also like to connect the crane to spirit. Oh, I'm going to pretend. And then we have the iguana, the tower, releasing revelations. The pop-up card was Page of Acorns, discovery and enthusiasm. Yeah, I'm not going to spend time trying to make those look right on the camera. Okay. So let me sit for a moment. And sometimes I see different storylines. Okay, so automatically, Virgo, the theme of your message to me is discovery, recovery, becoming who it is you are at your most innermost self, at your soul level. Okay, we have acceptance here. And because recovery is on here, I'm going to start with this storyline that I see. Some of you recently have decided to abstain from substances, abstain from sex, abstain from gambling, some addictive behaviors. Could be some patterns you're leaving behind. We are all addicted to something, whether it's a behavior like automatically jumping to the worst conclusion ever. Anybody with anxiety? That's me. Something like that. You could be just leaving it behind in 2019. Some of you, whatever it is you're releasing, it's like what's going to help you achieve it the best is by accepting circumstances for what they are right now in this moment. Just for today, I accept that I cannot go back to that old behavior because I know it no longer serves me. Or I can't pick up that drug or that drink because I know what happens. It's not just one. It could be a person. So this is another storyline. And they all really tie together, but let's say you just went through a breakup, releasing that person, accepting that their love wasn't like what you did for that relationship, and even as a couple, just it had served its course, and it was time for you to move on forward, accepting that it wasn't going to work, that you gave it your all, and not beat yourself down anymore, right? Start being more compassionate for yourself and use it as a guide. There are lessons in relationships that we have. What did that person teach you? Because we are all mirrors of each other. And if you can do your work, then you're learning your lesson so that you can move forward and not see that same pattern show up in other relationships. Now, this goes for people in recovery as well, if this relates to any of you Virgos out there. Now, let's say it's not even drugs or alcohol, it's new job or a new outlook on having more confidence in yourself. And really, let's say, following your heart and what it is that you want to do in your life. There is going to be a moment when you have to connect with like-minded individuals. Supportive people in your life is going to help raise you higher on your journey. Because you've got this one that says soul searching, and it's also got on here reevaluating. So it's time for you to look at where you are right now as you're reevaluating your life and what you want for 2020 and what you want 3 years from now and what you want 5 years from now. If you don't know these goals, short-term and long-term goals, then where are you headed? Because that's where we can get small steps. And a lot of you, there's a need for you to do some soul searching so that you can really uncover who it is you are at your deepest soul level. And see, then we have release here again and revelations. There's going to be some ups and downs. Healing is not linear. So what I see this tower symbolizing is after you do this reevaluation in your life right now, like some of you have decisions to make. Do I stay? Do I go? There's going to be a tower moment, a time where something ends and something new begins. And that could just mean focusing on yourself. What do I want? I'm going to continue to align myself with events, community groups, support groups, mindset coach, whatever it is. And through that, other people and other things that used to be important to me are going to fall away naturally. And I have to keep reminding myself that this is part of that process and having that faith. And accepting that some people are not meant to stay in your life. Some people are only there for a short-term period to teach you a lesson or until you learn the lesson so that you can move forward and grow more. Because we're always growing. And if you're not learning, then you're not growing, really, is how I see it. But I do hope this helps you. If there's anything else I have. Not really. There could be some lifestyle changes that have to occur in some of your lives too, and having to accept and grieve that way of being and what that way of being has done for you. Like, there's always a reason why we continue to repeat a pattern. There's a payoff. If we can learn what that payoff was, and we can accept our circumstances, we can grieve that. Like, for example, with addiction, I used to have clients write letters to that drug of choice because it was like their best friend for a long time. That's the person that was there for them when nobody else was. So they grieved it. You see what I'm saying? So there might be some grieving that you have to do in order to release that person or that hold that specific pattern did for you, so that you can empower and, say affirmations and bring in what it is you are working for. And take the time to figure out what it is your heart's true calling is. Stillness is important for you, Virgo. All right? Have a wonderful new year, and make sure you like and subscribe so you can see what other content I have coming out. Okay? Bye.